Hey, and the show does start now. I am your host, Johnny Allen. This is the Johnny Allen Podcast / Videocast Show. Welcome to another Friday Eve. Yes, it is Thursday, December the 5th, 2019. The year's about over already. Hard to believe. 2020 is coming right around the corner. Hey, a couple things, guys. First of all, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. I did. I was off last week because guess what? I was doing what you're doing. I was stuffing my face and watching football games, which two of them were okay. One of them was a bummer. But anyway, watched a little football last week, stuffing the turkey, stuffing me and my face, rather. And you know what? Stuffing my belly. These people out here, they got weird thoughts. I know they do. Stuffing my belly. And I anyway enjoyed the food with the family and some friends. Had a nice time. Very good time. I hope you did as well. I will share a couple clips of the turkey. I promised I was going to do that. The family said it turned out better this year than it did last year, which is cool. That means I'm learning some stuff by smoking the turkeys. I started smoking turkeys last Thanksgiving, and this is only the second time I've done it. So they said, it's better, so it's good. It's going in the right direction. The only thing I apologize is I did not videotape. I videotaped the beginning, you'll see that, but I didn't videotape the end factor, the result. I totally forgot. We got so busy, but I promise you it was great. It was really good. So I'll share a little bit of that. I hope you guys had, like I said, a great Thanksgiving, safe one. Like I said, we had a nice one here with my family and friends and my little life here in Indiana. Anyway, without further ado, if you're on my YouTube channel, you're probably thinking, where'd all the videos go? Where'd all those episodes go? I deleted all the videos off my YouTube channel. Two reasons. Explain this real quick. First reason is 2020, I'm redoing the podcast. I've already redid the intro, have a new intro. We're going to go with the split screen. We're going to have guests. We're just going to bump it up a few notches. So that's what's going on in 2020. So I decided to go ahead and just take all the old stuff down. And we're basically starting new with a new format, new video, the whole shebango. So that's part of the reason for that. Now, if you want to go back and see some of the old video, don't panic. I'm going to put a lot of the old videos. I saved them. I'm going to put a lot of the old episodes on my Facebook channel. So you go to Facebook and go to the Johnny Allen Podcast Show on my Facebook channel. I'll put a link on the bottom where you can go over to the Facebook side and watch some of the old stuff. I also do the YouTube channel every Thursday as well as the Facebook channel. We're going to go live on both of them. And I've been doing a watch party on the Facebook, and that seems to be going over really well. Anyway, second reason why Johnny pulled the videos down, because in case you YouTubers haven't heard, which I'm sure you have heard, we got the Copa coming. Copa Cabana. No, not that Barry Manilow thing. It's a new law that the federal government set up, which is actually okay, I guess. They're trying to protect kids, which I'm all about that. So what they're doing is when you have a YouTube channel, you have to go through your videos and basically put if it's an adult video for adults only or if it's for children only. There's no gray area. Before you would say, yeah, it's good for both. Kids can watch it, adults can watch it as well. And that's what this channel was when I started it last year because, I don't really have much language, but there's a little bit of language, but, it wasn't really bad. And it's pretty clean. If you guys have seen my show, I keep it pretty clean here. Every once in a while, I will, drop a F-bomb or a S-bomb or something like that once in a while. So with me doing that through the excitement of my show, I had to go back and I had to do the show as an adult-only show. And by doing that, from what people are saying, we'll find out when it comes out. I've already done it. It's adult-only. So the Johnny Allen Podcast / Videocast Show is adult-only. Okay, so it's not children-friendly, although it kind of is. But you got to put it as adult-only. Because, like I said, sometimes I have a little bit of adult language. And we might drink an adult beverage once in a while, especially on St. Patty's Day. So, yeah, so I had to do that. So, anyway, kind of cleaned everything out of the channel. Kind of started fresh, which I was going to do anyway. So, we went ahead and did that. So, don't freak out when you go to YouTube and say, whoa, what happened to Johnny? He's gone. No, I'm not gone, gang. It just, we just pulled those down because they're old. They're old. I mean, they're over a year old. But if you have your subscription, please leave it because, like I said, new things are coming down the pike in 2020. So those are the two reasons why the videos are going off the YouTube channel. And like I said, if you want to see some of the old stuff, go to the Facebook side and you'll get it. Another thing I'm going to do too is I'm going to, this show is going to go to the audio side as well. So I'm going to start fresh on the audio side because, like I said, bumping up the equipment, get nicer, fresher, better technology to grade the show up even better. So by doing that, I'll be going to iHeartRadio, things of that nature. We're going to slide out of the amateurish podcast to the more professional side, if you know what I mean. So hang in there with me. It's going to be fun. So that's the reasons for that. When I do this in 2020, I'll also post all the links on the bottom so you know where to go. If you want to hear it on iTunes, iHeart, whatever it's going to be on, okay? So you'll have all that. So that being said, we talked about Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a nice one. I did. And I don't have a lot today, but I do want to share a few things. First of all, how'd your week go? Mine went pretty well, except for one thing. Now, in a previous episode, I had talked about how when you get a little money ahead, that something always invariably comes and takes that money away. Well, guess what? That happened this week to Johnny Allen and his poor wife here. Yeah, I saved up some money, started actually being able to get ahead again on my financial, in my financial world, and we had a major water pipe bust under the house. So no, but at least we got cold water, but no hot water. Hot water pipe busted. Currently, as we sit right now, so I'm working on getting people to come and fix it. Okay, so that's just another big expense. It's going to be some major dollars because the reason why, because this place that we live in, it's built on a slab, and I would not recommend buying a house on the slab. I've had 2 slab homes. I'll take it back 3. The first one was very old. Never had problems with it, believe it or not. It was a 50, 60-year-old house on a slab. Never had a plumbing issue. With any of the plumbing under the slab. Because if you guys aren't familiar with the slab, it's just basically a big concrete, like a patio, and they build your house on top of it. But here's the problem. They run all the water supply lines under the slab. So if you have a pipe that bursts, guess what? You got to take a jackhammer, you got to bust up the concrete, you got to tear up your floor big time to get to the leak, to repair and replace the pipe, and then you have to pour concrete back over the top and all that stuff. So it's a big mess. So the wife and I are thinking about eventually selling. And if we do, I guess what? Get a house that has a crawl space or a basement, but no more slabs. No more slabs. I don't recommend if you're thinking about buying a house or if you have one with a slab, think about it twice. That's all I gotta say. Think about it twice, especially if the plumbing's running underneath them. Now some people have their plumbing not running under the slab anymore. They redo it and all that. That's major bucks. But anyway, so I'm gonna have that done this week. I'm going to have a drink of coffee. I'm still on that Kroger brand, that breakfast blend. It's okay. It's pretty good. Not bad. Also, I want to talk about, too, oh, yeah, we got New Year's coming up, and everybody does New Year's resolutions. Well, I decided years ago I'm not going to do New Year's resolutions anymore because, for one, I never stick with them. And for two, I think if you're going to do something, you should just do it all the time. Don't like, okay, well, this year, if you're going to start something, just start it. Right? It doesn't have to be at New Year's. And people say, well, first of the year, I'm going to do this. Okay. My resolution, I guess you want to call it, started about months ago. Started really like 6 or 7 months ago, which was getting out of debt and saving money. And this will set me back about 6 months, but the plumbing thing, but that's okay. We're still going to stay on the course. We're still going to stay on the plan. But anyway, getting out of debt, which I've been working on. And number 2 is I've been trying to work on my health. Now, I'm like everybody else. You're good for a while, then all of a sudden, you kind of slide off of it. You're good for a while, then you slide off of it. But I've been looking into this. I don't endorse Tom Brady or anything. I'm not a big Patriots fan. If you are, great. If you're not, fine. If you're a Colts fan, I understand why you hate the Patriots. I mean, you don't have to explain it to me. I already know. But anyway, I've been looking at this Tom Brady diet. Yes, Tom Brady. He's got his own diet. He's got his own diet plan. I'm going to follow it about 80%. I'm going to try that. Actually, this weekend I'm going to start it, which will be 2 days. So I have tomorrow and maybe a little bit on Saturday, and Sunday starts the thing, okay, or Monday. So we'll say Monday. We'll start it Monday. So anyway, I'm going to do about 80% of it, and then 20% of it I'm going to do my own thing. But basically, it's just eating hell of a lot healthier. That's all it is. Eating real healthy, because at my age, I'm starting to get some things happening, and I don't want them, so we're going to try to straighten up the act. So that's not really a resolution. That's just a life change. And that's what I do. I do life changes for the better. Speaking of life changes for the better, just kind of interesting too. I was reading through the news today, and guess what? Guess who quit smoking pot? Willie Nelson. Yeah, Willie gave up weed. Willie gave up weed. That was the headline. Willie gave up weed. A lot of people thought he died because he gave up weed. You know, that's the only way he's going to give up weed if he croaked. So anyway, Willie gave up weed. So I don't know. I don't have any thought on that whatsoever. Whatever. My parents have met Willie Nelson in person. They say he's a wonderful guy, and I believe him. He seems like he's a really cool dude. Hell of a songwriter. One of the best songwriters ever. I mean, so many songs. You're Always on My Mind. I mean, that's just one off the top of my mind. Okay, he's written so many of them. So many of them. Great songwriter. And he's like 86 years old now, guys. 86. Whoa. Man. I don't even know if I'd give up smoking weed at 86. Man, 86, you know, what the hell? You might as well keep smoking it, right? I don't know. But anyway, Willie gives up weed. That was the headline. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, you got any comments below? Chime in. How was your Thanksgiving? What do you think about Willie giving up weed? What do you think about Michigan legalizing cannabis? You know, here's the whole thing about cannabis. Is because I slid over there a little bit on that subject. Here's the whole thing about cannabis, right? I got some friends that still smoke it, and I don't smoke anything because I just don't put smoke in my lungs. I try not to. When I have a campfire or something, I'm breathing that. But other than that, I just chose a long time ago just not to smoke nothing. Now I'm into the hemp stuff as far as like, and part of the Tom Brady diet actually is hemp protein and chia protein, which I'm going to use those products. Of course, they sell at Kroger, you know, so that's all legal stuff. But I do think there's a lot of benefits to hemp, CBD oil. Thing is about CBD oil, we got to be careful about it now because, like everything else, when you get on these bandwagons, they all want to get a part of it, and then sometimes you're going to get shit, and sometimes you're going to get nice stuff, sometimes you're going to get crap, right? So you got to be careful what you're putting in your body. I've always talked about that too in the past, but really do be careful about what you put in there. But the hemp thing and the pot thing. Okay, here's the thing about pot. I say, you know, they legalize it. You know, the government's going to legalize it anyway. They go get a piece of. They want the money. That's all the government's all about is money anyway. So they don't care if you die or whatever. They just want your money. So they're gonna go for it because they're gonna get the taxes, and that's why they're slowly getting it. And in Indiana, it's going to be legal before long. I just feel like it's going to happen. If you don't want to smoke it, you don't have to. Here's the thing about weed. If they legalize it, that's fine. It's like alcohol, okay? I mean, alcohol messes you up really bad if you abuse it. Really bad. Probably worse than pot. I would agree with that. One of my buddies that participates in the weed thing, he says, man, I'd rather ride with somebody that's stoned than ride with somebody that's drunk. And I agree with him on that because there's a difference between the two. That's all I got to say about that, okay? But anyway, but alcohol is legal. And the thing is with pot, make it legal, you know, ID, just like going and buying alcohol, you know, you got to be 21 or over. Maybe if you want to get stricter about it, if you're wicked out about how much consumption, just say you're only allowed to buy so much a week for personal consumption. Just like kind of like the cold medicines and things like that, okay? So that's just my idea, you know, legalize it. They go in to buy it, you know, you show the ID every time. They have a record. Like, you're like buying a pound a week. They know, hey, he's up to something. For personal use, you're buying whatever, small amounts, you know, whatever. Let people go for it if they want. That's all I got to say about that. I don't like to do anything in excess. Not too many things anyway. I don't drink that much anymore. I used to have, I say every once in a while I have a little bit of alcohol. I've actually cut back on my Java. I have upped my H2O intake, though. That's part of the Tom Brady diet, and I'm doing the one with electrolytes and a potassium in it. I really feel the difference just doing the water thing. It's amazing. Really, that's all I got today, guys. Christmas is coming. I'll get on here before Christmas. Now, things are going to slow up a little bit. I'll let you know until the first of the year. But we're going to ramp it up. Like I said, I got to take care of the house maintenance issue that's coming on. It's a semi-emergency deal. So I'm going to be involved in that for a little while, get that fixed. Getting involved with the band. Also, my brother and I are starting a music channel. And we've been going gangbusters with that, so I'm really busy. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do the podcast, but if you don't see me every Thursday, I'll let you know what's going on. You're going to see me at least twice a month until the first of the year. First of the year, then we'll go back to every Thursday. But anyway, I'm not going anywhere, especially for YouTubers that get all their freaked out like, oh, the videos are gone. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. we're still here. Still here. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. It's good to see you as always. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And remember, be friendly to your neighbors. Be friendly to human society, rather. I don't know how many. I guess we have different human societies. Just be good to your neighbors. Be friendly. Be nice. Be courteous. There's no room for sarcasm. I hate sarcasm. Don't be sarcastic guys out there. Don't be quick to blame people for something. Let's live in harmony and peace. That's all I preach. Till next week. See you again. Have a great one.